The moon is waning and the sun is rising, and I am wishing you happiness, clarity, and freedom on this chilly morning. Thank God the sun is rising. I'm here to remind you today that you are doing better than you think. Okay, this is something we hear a lot, but it is something that I realized is so critical to remind ourselves of every single day. We are doing better than we think. Always, at all times, we are doing way better than we think. You see, we go way too hard on ourselves in this life. We compare ourselves to others. We compare ourselves to other people's successes and where other people are at in their own journey. See, everyone's journey is unique and everyone's journey is different. See, you are at your own unique spot in your journey and you are doing absolutely fantastic for where you are. You see, you have to compare yourself, to your old self. Look at where you were 5 years ago. Look at where you were, in the past, and then compare yourself to that. You are doing so amazing. Okay, remind yourself of that today. And that brings me into what we're talking about in this video, which is effortless flow. Finding your effortless flow in life. And it's actually easier than you think. How can we move towards finding effortless flow in our life? You see, the secret to finding effortless flow in life, it's that we don't actually have to try to find the flow. We don't have to try to make things right, because what naturally is our natural state of being, it's already here. You see, when we started to grow up in this world, everyone around us, they asked us, what do you want to be when you grow up? As soon as we got asked that question, things started to change. We started to get confused. We started to leave the present moment and enter the future. What do I want to be in the future when I grow up? You see, we don't have to try to be anything. We already are. We already are everything. We already are alive. Why do I have to try and be something else? Be somebody else. Be a profession, right? What are you? I am an engineer. I am a scientist. I am a doctor. No, when you asked me that question, I am a human being. I am a human being. That's who I am. And I always have been that way. We have been that way since birth. This is the only truth. It's that we are human beings. And to find the effortless flow in life, it's to connect with this fact. To realize that we don't have to try and be anything. When we let go of trying to be something, of trying to be something that we're not, we automatically enter our natural state. We enter our natural state of being. And what I found and what I'm finding is that when we enter our natural state of being, we don't have to try. We are automatically entered into the flow state. We are entered into the bliss state. We are entered into the abundance state. We don't have to try and do anything. And what are some actual ways that we can start to enter this natural state that I am speaking of? How can we enter the natural flow so we can have this effortless flow? How do we actually do it? I'm finding that having a daily meditation practice works absolute wonders for entering your natural state of being. What is meditation? Think about it. What is meditation? It's the art of doing nothing, simply just being. That's why when you ask somebody, like, how do you meditate? There is no right answer on how to meditate. Yes, there is a right answer on how to fix a broken pipe, or how to fix a sink, or how to fix this engine. yes, for these 3D things, there is a specific answer. This is how you do it, right? And that's what we're used to. But when you ask somebody, how do you meditate? How do you meditate? There is no answer. There is no answer. It's kind of a paradox. You can't tell somebody how to meditate. You can kind of tell them how to navigate it, but there is no one strict way to meditate. And that's why it's beautiful. It's the art of doing nothing, right? When we meditate, we enter our natural state of being. The way that we entered this planet Earth. No attachments, no thoughts, no mind. Just this body, this breath, this heartbeat, this flow of energy. This is how we enter the effortless flow in life. We let go of everything and we just focus on our breath. See, when I meditate recently, what I've really been trying to do is, actually for the past few months, is focus on my breath. Not manually breathe, so to speak, but focus on your breath. Become aware of your breath, the subtle movement, the in and out. This is the flow of energy. When you tune into this, guys, oh my gosh, you gain infinite power, infinite wisdom that you realize you've always had within you. You've always had it. It's always been here. It's always been right here in your center, in your core of being. It's who you are. It's the energetic flow. Focus on your breath. Focus on the flow and let go of the thoughts. Let go of the things you have to do tomorrow or the next day, or the things that the responsibilities that, yes, they're cool. Yes, they matter in this life. But what I'm realizing is ultimately what matters more than anything else is my peace of mind and my mental state and my spiritual ascension and my growth and my emotional state, the internal world, basically. This is at the top. It's what I'm realizing. It's at the top. It has to come first, above everything else. Okay, nothing can come above it. When you start to focus on other things and putting your inner world to the side, when you start to do this, we start to run into problems in this life. We start to get confused. We start to get lost when we start thinking about the money, when we start thinking about whatever that is outside of us. We get lost and confused. It's what I continue to find, and I continue to realize this in my life. We must focus on the flow of energy within. This is how we enter the state of effortless flow. And it's actually how we find our talents as well. It's actually how we find our talents. And your talents might not be what they seem. To find your talent, all you have to do is balance yourself. Focus on yourself and balance your energy. This is how we enter love. And when we enter love, we now are talented in many different areas in life. We can do whatever we want. We can live the life that we truly desire. And we don't have to go searching. You see, the key to finding the effortless flow, you can't try, because as soon as you start trying and thinking and trying, that's when you lose that flow state. See, the flow state is the state of letting go. It's the state of true freedom. It's the state of being in your flow, being in your authenticity. And you don't have to try to find it. You have to try to let go. And then it will just naturally come. You see, it's what's naturally already there. How else, what are some other ways that we can enter this effortless flow, this flow state of being in this life? Besides meditation, we can start to let go of the outcome. Let go of the outcome. We focus on the outcome too much. Something in my life recently is, I've been realizing is I'm focusing on the outcome a lot. I'm focusing on the 3D outcome a lot. And we don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. We can let it go and realize that we are divinely protected and that we don't have to worry about the outcome. We don't have to worry. We can let go and trust and know that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out in your life. I am here to tell you, everything is going to work out in your life. Even if it doesn't seem that way right now, it is going to work out. We have to trust this and know that it always ends up working out. And when we have this trust, when we have this faith, and we are letting go, we are entering the flow state, because we don't have to think, we don't have to try, we don't have to worry. We don't have to worry our minds, because we realize that it's actually all going to work out. There is nothing I have to figure out. There is nothing I have to plan out so rigidly. There's nothing I have to worry about. It is all going to work out just as it is supposed to. This is how we can enter this effortless flow state and live the life that we came here to live. We came here to live in this flow state, in this heightened state of energy. We didn't come here to worry. We didn't come here to be in a state of fear. We came here to live in love and live our best life. So thank you all for tuning into this message about entering the flow state, the effortless state of flow, where we can manifest. This is the state where we can manifest anything we desire. When we enter this state and we let go of the outcome, when we enter the flow state, we start to actually attract blessings, abundance. It starts coming in. And I notice this in my life. When I let go, it all starts coming in. We don't have to try so hard. We don't have to be so rigid. We can let go and everything comes to you. It's the law of attraction. The law of attraction. The frequency that you vibrate at is what you begin to attract. And it's so amazing. It's so amazing. So thank you all for being here. I want you to like this video. I want you to subscribe to the channel. I want you to comment down below ways that you are entering this flow state that I'm speaking of. Thank you all for being here. Check out the crystal shop, link in the description, Freedom Vibes Crystals. Check out the Patreon for exclusive behind the scenes content. And donate to me down below as well if you feel called to. Thank you all for being here. Again, much love to you. And again, you are doing way better than you think. You are doing way better than you know. You don't have to go so hard on yourself. And everything is going to work out. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day. And make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.